Hey guys, what is up? I am chilling in my office right now and I'm actually ready to come up with what blog posts I'm going to write this week. I want to write 2 blog posts this week because I missed uploading last week and I figured this is a great video opportunity. I've been wanting to shoot this video for a while, talking about how I maintain my content calendar and how I created it and coming up with the ideas for blog posts and stuff like that. So I figured, why not bring you guys along as I am at like the beginning stages of creating a blog post, because honestly, I do not even know. No, I do not have anything even on my content calendar this week for my blog post. My YouTube content calendar is built out about a month in advance because there's a lot more content that I create on there. I upload every 3 days on YouTube compared to my blog. I only upload once a week. So I'm trying to really be dedicated to my blog and make sure that I'm sticking to that once a week, but YouTube has definitely taken my priority recently. So with that being said, I'm going to brainstorm some ideas on what blog posts I could write today, and then we will go from there. I created the template for my content calendar a long time ago. I think this is the exact same template that I started using when I launched my blog. I just use Google Sheets to manage my content calendar. That way, if I am on my iPad or if I am on my desktop, I can get access to it anywhere. It's not like it's an Excel spreadsheet, you know, that it only lives in one place. Like, it is updated automatically, or I guess you could say it's updated instantly, and I can get access to it on whatever device I am using. So I really love using Google Sheets, and some of the things that I include within my content calendar, I keep it very, very simple. It used to be a bit more broken out. I used to come up with the keywords and a general topic so that I knew I wasn't just posting about Pinterest 3 times in a row. Now that I'm so used to doing this, I can see if I'm posting about Pinterest 3 times in a row, so I don't feel like I need that certain topic there. But some of the things that I pay attention to are the number. So what number blog post that is, because when I hit big milestones, I like to write certain blog posts. So when I hit 100 blog posts, I ended up doing a giveaway for it. And then when I hit 200, which will probably be maybe mid this year, I will probably do another giveaway for it, and I might write a special blog post for that. So I like to pay attention to the number, what number it is, like how many blog posts I have launched. I like to pay attention to the launch date, of course, whether it is complete, and then the title and some additional notes as well. And then also within my content calendar, I do have an ideas section. So if I ever have someone reach out to me on Instagram or just through email saying, hey, what are your thoughts on this topic? I will put that in the ideas section, and I will go through those then and decide what ones are worth doing. Other times, if I have someone give me an idea that I think is really important and I want to write about immediately, I do make sure that I put them directly into my content calendar within my schedule so that I can write them, because otherwise they might get left behind. So I do still have some ideas in there, and I think that's where I'm going to get started. One thing I also consider when it comes to like planning out my content calendar, I don't like too many posts that start the same way. So like if I have too many lists in a row, I don't really like that, as well as too many how-tos in a row. And the past like 4 or so of mine have been how-to posts. So I need to do something other than a how-to post today. So I've got the 2 blog posts I'm going to write. I figured them out. So I've got the next 2 blog posts figured out, and since you guys follow me here, you guys will get a sneak peek at what is coming for the blog. So the first one is going to be tips for creating a brand that people actually want to follow, and the next one is going to be how to collaborate with other how to collaborate with other bloggers to grow your audience and reach. So I think that one is extremely important, and I don't think I have anything else like that on my blog yet. So I'm excited about those 2. So I put them in my content calendar. The next thing I'm going to do, I actually just got this notepad because, guys, okay, whenever I do YouTube videos or blog posts, I write down all of my points that I want to talk about, and I just have a ton of papers floating around my desk, and it's driving me insane. They're bothering me. So I found this, which is actually really cute. It says, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started," and that's by Mark Twain. So I bought this, and now I can just have all of my pages in one thing, and I don't need to keep ripping them or like flipping them over my notepad and just making it annoying. What I'm going to do, I like to write the title right up top, And then below that, I'm going to brainstorm all the points that I want to talk about in the blog post, and then those are going to be my heading tags, and I'm just going to build it out from there. So I am actually going to go to Glen Edith to write. Oh, my eye itches. Wow, I can't stop blinking now. I am going to go to Glen Edith to write. I'm going to do the whole entire process there, and yeah, let's go to Glen Edith. Okay, we are back home. Pull out my iPad, and what I'm going to do, I have the blog post all written. It is, let me see how long it is. I think it's like 2,111 words. What I am going to do, I'm going to select all here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over to my website. I'm going to paste all of this information, and now I'm going to save draft, and then I will be able to edit it on my computer. When it comes to editing my blog posts, guys, I could do, oh my goodness. Okay, there's a lot that goes into editing a blog post, and I just launched a YouTube video talking about how you can make your blog posts more interesting. We're not engaging them with your content, with your blog post, and we are going to change that in today's video. That is kind of my process. I go through, I break it down, I highlight things that need to be highlighted. I will use my heading tags where heading tags are needed. I will add my Twitter image, my Pinterest image. I will add all my opt-ins, my ads. I will add my footer. I will do the SEO. I mean, there's so much that goes into the process of just editing my blog post, and it typically takes me an additional 2 hours. So depending on, like, if I have my creative juices flowing, it could take me an hour or less to write a blog post, but it will take me probably well over 2 hours to edit a blog post. Sometimes it could take me a total of 6 hours to get a blog post done. It really just depends. I'm gonna go ahead and start editing this blog post, get it ready for launch, and it will probably go live tomorrow. So by the time you guys see this YouTube video, the blog post will be live. If you are curious about how you can build your brand or create an engaged following or create content that someone actually wants to follow, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to title it yet, but you guys understand what I'm getting at here. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys like seeing a little behind the scenes of my content calendar. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. I just use Google Sheets. That's really my tip. And then have an idea section and put content in there when, like, you think it applies or when it sounds good, and give yourself the flexibility and the freedom to not always have to write what is on your content calendar, because sometimes I will break it out a quarter in advance. So I try to do like the beginning of the first quarter, I will break it out the whole way through April, and that's a lot of content. But by the time I make it to March, I may not be inspired to write some of those things anymore. So I give myself the flexibility and the freedom to move things around as I go. If I have something in there that I'm not inspired to write about, I will move it and put something else that I am inspired to write about. Or if you guys give me an idea that I think is really awesome, I will move that and make that a top priority. So give yourself the freedom and flexibility within your content calendar. The one thing you really want to make sure is that you have your dates laid out for you, so you know exactly when you are posting and when you're supposed to have a blog post up. That way you can stay consistent, and always have an idea sheet running, because when you get to the day that you're supposed to launch a blog post, you haven't written anything yet and you have no idea what to write about. If you go to your ideas section, it's going to give you something that you can write about no matter your creativity levels. So I hope you guys found that helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys back here in another one. Bye guys!